What's going on, everyone? We are live. Hi, Ryan. Hi, Ab. How's it going?
Man, good to see you.
Man, how are you?
So, crazy story. Yeah, we're live. Hey, guys, leave a comment below. Let us know if you can see us okay and hear us okay. So, Andre and I, we're filming in Motorhome Specialist this weekend. And one of my buddies has a TikTok that works at a different dealership. And he's all like, hey, Fort Worth RV show. And I'm like, Andre, RV, we in Fort Worth? And so then I Google it, and there's an RV show, so I just want to stop by. And I ran into my two favorites, Ryan Brady and Ab.
Solid. Yeah.
My favorites,
I was coming out of the bathroom, and I turned the corner, and I see Matt here.
Perfect. So what are you guys doing here?
Yeah, we're working the show, so this is one of the first major shows of the new year, so we're excited to be down here. We have 4 of our units on display.
Okay.
We have a Valor. We have one of our Avenues, which we just recently launched. Very excited about that.
Yep.
And then, of course, we have 2 of our Paradigms here.
Perfect. And where is this show? So first and foremost, as you guys know, hey, Will's on. As you guys know, we're now with RV Retailer, and one of their, the heck would you call it?
Explorer USA? Or
Yeah, one of the dealerships is Explorer USA. That's part of the RV Retailer umbrella, and that's why I'm here. And so,
Explorer USA has 4 dealer locations in the kind of the DFW area, Dallas Fort Worth.
Okay.
We've been with them from the get-go. Great dealership.
Yes. Ryan was telling me a story. Wasn't this your first RV show?
It was actually Abs.
Yes, it was this show in San Antonio. That's also going on this week. So,
Okay.
yeah, a few years ago, this is
I
our
was at
first
San
show.
Antonio. I think Ab was up here.
Who's
That's right.
who's at San Antonio this weekend?
So we have our Dan Tower, who handles our Texas territory.
Well, see, that's why you want to come up to the Dallas Fort Worth show and meet Mr. Brady, the owner, and I always say it wrong, Saleh?
Try it. There you go. That's
Yeah,
perfect.
Get it right.
The
Come
GM who just made an amazing product, so amazing you cost Will thousands of dollars by buying one. So what floor plans do you have here?
In Paradigm, we have a 310,
Okay.
and then we also have a 385, or front living.
Okay. Well, we just did a review, literally like 3 days of the 385. So we'll make you work. You show us this Paradigm, and then you show us the Avenue, because the Avenue was created by you.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
great.
Hey, shouldn't you have called it the
Stop.
Avenue?
I knew that was coming.
it may or may not be called the Avenue internally.
Yes. So, Mr.
Yeah,
Brady,
well, I'll take
who
you-
are you? Who are you?
So I'm Ryan Brady. I'm one of the co-founders at Alliance. My brother and I, we started the business back in 2019, so we've been at it for almost coming into our 3rd year here. So it's been a great run. Had a really good response to the product. We have a lot of we call them our allies, our Alliance owners out there in the field. So hi to any allies out there. And so we're focused on the fifth wheels.
Okay.
The high-end fifth wheel here with the Paradigm. A more towable fifth wheel with the Avenue, mid-profile, and then we have our haulers in the Valor.
Perfect.
So focus on the fifth wheels, independent, which we always like to plug. We're not owned by Wall Street. We answer to ourselves, which is nice.
Wait.
And more importantly, to our customers.
You're not owned by Thor, Winnebago, or Forest River?
We are not. No.
Okay, nothing's wrong with them.
Nothing is wrong with that.
But you can't call Warren Buffett if you have an issue, but you can call Ryan Brady.
can call
Hey,
me.
what's your personal cell number? No, I'm just kidding.
I give it out. I gave it out probably 6 or 7 times today.
You can always call the Alliance, and yeah, you meet Ryan, he'll give you his number and everything.
Absolutely.
There does look like there's people in there, so let's
go
not.
to the front living.
Yeah, we'll go to
Check
front
that
living.
out.
Hey, buddy,
Avenue.
Good to see you.
The Avenue.
I love it.
So this is, we have our 385 here at the show. This has been a really good floor plan of ours. We came out with this, what has it been, about a year now, Ed?
I think close to a year.
And it's quickly become one of probably our top 2 or 3 sellers.
last year, I think,
Yeah,
was
in the Paradigm segment. So front living floor plan.
Okay.
A lot of guys do it. I think we've taken a little bit of a different spin on it. With all of our product development, we try to use our community on Facebook.
Yes.
And really rely on people that actually, camp and full time and use these rigs and kind of lean on them for, product inspiration really. And so with this floor plan, we put a floor plan rendering out on our Facebook page. We even did one today on an Avenue floor
did,
plan.
yeah, new
and
bunkhouse.
A new bunkhouse?
Yep, it's in the
Mid bunk?
works. It is a rear double over double.
Okay.
31.
31 VHS.
So if you want to see it, it's Alliance RV Group is our Facebook page.
Yep.
So definitely encourage anyone to check it out and join the page. But so what we did here is we put a floor plan rendering out, just like we did today with the Avenue floor plan. And one of the feedback items that we got on this floor plan was the desire to be able to access the refrigerator and then the half bath when the slides are in.
Okay.
So if you look at this floor plan, what a lot of guys do is they'll have this entry on the other side of the slide out.
Yes.
Which is okay, but the only problem with that is, again, slides in, you're not getting into the refrigerator, you're not getting into the half bath. So as we go inside here,
As the world turned. Hey, you guys did change something in here that I was not happy with.
What's that?
No, I'll ask you live on camera so you
Okay.
can get your natural reaction.
I'll try to have an answer.
So, yeah, what were you showing?
So here's the half bath.
Yeah.
So this is a bath and a half floor plan. Great layout. Nice segmented living quarter. So you got your kitchen here, you have
Yep.
the front living area up there, and you have a nice master bedroom upstairs there. It does have the pull-out storage in the back, so if you had kayaks, fishing poles,
Yep.
longer stuff you can easily store in the back there.
Now, Ryan,
Yes.
please put your hand up. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Absolutely.
Did I tell you previous to right now what I disliked about this unit?
You always hold nothing back. So
I hold nothing back.
I can't recall exactly what it was.
Okay,
but
let's
refresh my
go.
memory.
Let's go into the back.
Okay. Does it have something to do with the prime pooping position?
Yes, yes. So we want to know, why did you move the toilet?
Okay.
Because
so,
our friend,
I'll tell you.
our friend Dave Cantrell,
Yeah, I know the Cantrells. I think they bought in Tampa, right?
They did.
they did.
Yeah,
they did.
good people. I remember them.
Yes. I remember, if you remember, I reviewed his unit at the Cabana Club,
Okay.
and it was the first ever primest of pooping position.
Man.
Because
How'd you get that?
We had the Primus and we gave it up?
yes,
Okay.
and don't get me wrong. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. This is still a prime pooping position.
It is.
But it's not the primest, because it was the primest. Why
okay.
did you move it? Talk to
So
us.
I'll talk you through it. So when we, as Ab mentioned earlier, we launched this floor plan Tampa of last year, so about a year ago. And when we first came out with it, we had the commode, the toilet right here,
Yep.
in the back of the coach. Which yes, it was nice and spacious. It was definitely a very prime pooping position,
Primest.
but the line of sight wasn't quite ideal.
Okay.
So when we went to the show, people were liking it, but people were like, you know what, that's a little too in my face. If I'm in my kitchen and I'm looking up
You
to the
could see,
upstairs,
yep.
I got a direct line of sight.
Yeah.
So the thought was, let's tuck it over here. So we think it's still pretty prime,
Okay. No. It's still prime.
and the line of sight is a little, different. So you're not getting stared on directly. If you forget to shut the door, a door slides open, grandchildren come up and actually open the door, at least you're tucked away with a little bit of privacy.
Okay.
That was the logic.
Acceptable. But still, I mean, and again, and I said this in the video, if you would have watched the whole thing, you would have known that I've mentioned this. But nothing is wrong with this position. It's just when it was here, I mean, it was so open. But I guess it makes sense that that it was so open that you could see it from the kitchen.
That's what, and it just when you look up from the kitchen, especially aesthetically, now you look up to the nice medicine cabinet, the
Yeah.
nice, sink. It's just a little more pleasing to the eye versus seeing the toilet.
Miguel, this is an Alliance Paradigm, 385 FL, and we're here with Ryan Brady, the owner, and he's showing it to us, and I'm grilling him about the toilet.
Yeah.
So anything else, or are we ready to move on to the Avenue? Oh, Hassad said he loves the new position. So hey,
Oh, there we go.
hey, in my
Thank you,
face,
Hassan. I like that.
I like live.
It's all so onto the Avenue. Is that where we're doing that?
So hang on. It's called the Alliance Avenue,
Correct.
but Ab is the designer of it, the creator of it. So it's now called
Played a small
the
role.
Avenue. So hang on. This is how we know. Listen, guys. They can't give out discounts. I can't give out discounts. Only the dealership can. But if you say, hey, Ab, I want an Avenue, that means we know you watch Matt's RV reviews. And then they're
He's
going
starting
to...
here.
Yeah. Hey, listen. They're gonna if it's an RVR dealership, guys, RV Complete, and you call it an Avenue, we're gonna do everything in our power to get you a better price. No promises. Every dealership is different,
I can only imagine where this is going.
Oh, great.
The Avenue.
So the Avenue. So this is exciting for us, right? So we're really in the debuting stages here. We haven't, we're just coming out with this product. This is something we've worked really hard on. And we've done some really unique things here in this mid-profile fifth wheel segment.
Okay.
Should I explain what a mid-pro is versus
Yes.
a full pro?
Yes, we're
just so we
live.
can kind of clarify that. Obviously, full pro fifth wheel, your paradigm. It's just going to be a larger fifth wheel, maybe more for full-time living, extended stays. Or the Avenue is going to be a little more affordable, a little lighter in weight, and shorter in height.
Yeah.
Now-
with the Paradigm, we've been at these shows, for 2 years now, and we get asked the question a lot: do you have anything smaller for my, F-250, my 3/4 ton
Or
tow
3/4
vehicle?
ton, yep.
And we didn't, and so it's exciting for us to now be able to, have something that appeals to those, people with those tow vehicles.
Yeah, those weak people like Will with his weak 2500. No, I'm just kidding.
Well,
Hey,
you can't really get a new truck.
quick
right now
question.
anyways.
Quick question. So I see that you guys use the Roto Curtiflex pin box. This one, it's the Rhino box. Are they moving to Rhino box in the future, or are they moving to the Rotoflex?
We're moving to we have officially moved to the Rotoflex.
Okay, so
we're
the-
using the same pin box as
10-4.
Yep.
Good. No,
Great question.
that's
That's a great pin box. That absorption pad.
Oh,
is
also want to know.
Huge help.
New ladder on the Avenue.
So this is an early unit.
This one's early.
Correct.
But
So-
on Will's, it was a new ladder.
Yes, we had the new steel ladder we were using as
turned
well.
out great.
Now we're wondering, is that
Love
going to
that
be on
low
all
step.
the avenues? Or was it only because we knew Will was buying that one and we knew Will needed a little sturdier ladder?
We're going to be using it. Supply chain. It's well documented. Has been challenging.
May I-
Hey,
give us
no-
10 to give.
No, he's with customers.
We got it.
Yeah,
Oh,
go.
excuse me.
You
Yeah.
got this.
Yeah, I got it.
Just don't call it the Avenue.
On the ladder. So that was a supply chain being tight. It
Yep.
was actually a sub ladder for the time. The response has been really good. So our
Yeah.
intention is to go ahead and use that ladder on an ongoing basis.
I love it.
Supply dependent.
Correct.
So there's always a caveat with supply chain being as challenging as it is.
And everybody knows, I mean,
Yeah.
all this stuff's changing, and we explain it in our
Yeah.
videos all the time. The pin boxes, I mean, that's a Rhino. It's still a Lippert. It's still, they're all good. It's just supply chains. It's been tough. So I asked Ryan when we were there, they have, and I don't know if it's personal or not, but I'm going to tell people everywhere, 400 vendors, was it?
At least 400 vendors, different vendors.
Could you imagine one vendor could screw up the whole thing?
100%. So we have to be nimble. We have to be willing to substitute product. Otherwise, if the line's not moving right, it's tough for us to keep people working if we're not pushing units off the production line. So we have to be nimble. We have to be agile to make sure we can get our RVs to market and get them into our customers' hands.
Perfect. Show us the Avenue.
Yeah, so the Avenue products. So again, we mentioned our approach to product design, really leaning on the RV community for feedback on ways to come out with a better designed RV within the categories that we're competing in. So Ad mentioned this is a mid-profile fifth wheel, a little bit more of a tapered roof line,
Yep.
a little lighter in weight, but we still didn't want to necessarily sacrifice when it came to quality of the construction and some of the features. So in terms of the Avenue relative to the Paradigm, from a construction standpoint, they are quite similar. So we're going to be using the Azdel on the sidewalls, which is much less susceptible to the D-Lam. We're using the PVC roof, which carries the longer warranty, more puncture resistant. We've done some neat things around the running gear as well to enhance that. So we almost kind of think of this as really like a little baby Paradigm.
Nice.
So stepping into the coach, we wanted to make sure that, it stood out from the other brands within this segment, right? So from a look standpoint, I think Ab did a heck of a job, and the design team up in Indiana with the way this thing turned out. It's nice and bright in here. It's not like anything else in the market. You look at a lot of times within these smaller fifth wheels, right? You'll notice slide room boxes being a lot shorter.
Okay.
I'm not that tall. I'm 5'10", 5'11".
But Will's tall.
Will is tall, and so he could stand in here, right? With
Yeah.
a lot of fifth wheels, with some of our competitors, he's probably leaning in to get into these slide rooms.
Can you factory install disc brakes on an Alliance Avenue?
We don't have that option available at the factory right now.
Okay, is that something that somebody can do aftermarket?
Yes.
Perfect.
An aftermarket ad. Yep.
Yeah. Hey,
Absolutely.
buy it from Leopard, right?
Yeah. The other thing that we've done, which is unique to us really in this category, is you'll notice that this fifth wheel is wide body.
Yes.
We are 101 inches wide versus the conventional RV of 96 inches. So
Yeah.
we're talking 5 inches, which you're maybe like, yeah, that's not that much. But I'm telling you, if you were to go into a 96 versus a 101 side by side, you'll absolutely notice it. It helps open up this coach considerably. You really notice it, for example, here on this rear wall sofa here.
Yep.
This is a sleeper sofa, so it's more of a proper sofa. Wider. We do have the nice flip-up end tables. I always like to point those out.
Yep.
And then also in the bedrooms, with the walk-around of the bed, you have more space at the foot of the bed. So coming out with a wide-body construction, the much bigger slide rooms, the big windows, just like we have in the Paradigm product.
Yes, the atrium
We
windows.
call them the atrium windows. We want it nice and bright in here.
Perfect.
You'll notice too, the windows do slide open, so we always mention that to customers. You can get the nice cross ventilation. All of our products, that's a standard feature. So, a lot of the stuff, we call the Alliance features, right? Whether it's shut-off valves at major plumbing locations, whether it's no carpets.
No carpets.
whether
And this is all feedback from the community.
Absolutely. Feedback
Yep.
from the community. So, yes, we are in a lower price point, a smaller fifth wheel, but we did not want to sacrifice on the quality of construction.
I
And
love that.
Come out with something that's unique, looks good, and it's well built. And most importantly, from a manufacturer that's going to stand behind what we build.
Yep.
Nothing else. We want our customers, our prospective customers, to know that we take our responsibility as a manufacturer incredibly important. We are not perfect. No RV is built perfectly. But if there is an issue, we're fully transparent. You can get a hold of us, and the company, mission statement, motto up in Elkhart at Alliance RV is do the right thing.
Yes.
So we'll approach any situation with that mindset of doing the right thing and taking care of customers.
That's my saying as well, and it's very Gary Vee like. The right thing to do is always the right thing to do.
Exactly.
So Nancy wants to take me out to a proper Texas dinner. Now that we're in Cowtown, Nancy, I might take that up.
That's a lot of beef.
Yep. Hey, beef is what's for dinner. Now, here's my feedback on this.
Yep.
Staying in Wills Avenue, that second chair back there, my opinion, if it's ever possible.
Yep.
And again, guys, leave down in the comments below. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. I feel like that chair should be a fold-up chair.
Okay.
Because realistically, with me, Will, and Jen, nobody's ever sitting in that chair.
Okay.
And then we have to take it out of the RV completely. Whereas if it's a fold-up chair, we can put it under the
Easier to
bed.
store. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's good
Only
feedback.
because it's tight right here
Yep.
for that. And then the sleeper sofa. It did its job. I slept the night in Will and Jen's camper, but I don't want to go across country with them. Which, that's the whole point of a tri-fold sofa. They can't be too comfortable, because then the freeloaders like me
I
won't
see.
want to go camping too
I
much.
see. So it was comfortable, but not.
It was comfortable enough
Not
to
the most-
sleep,
got it.
but I will not be going cross country with Will and Jen.
Got it.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Oh, and I have one more thing I want to ask you. So, as you know, the Matt's RV Reviews Awards is coming up in a couple weeks. We film it during the Tampa show. I'm looking at this brochure, and it doesn't look like there's any space for another award. So, I guess...
Oh, we can make space for that award.
I mean, I guess we'll just veto it.
I think we can slide that over and put Matt's RV review. winner.
Okay.
If we're honored to win that award.
I mean, if you win, who knows,
yeah.
I mean,
I think if Will has something to say, hopefully we'll have a good chance at it.
I guess you guys got to tune in. Anything else you want to say to America?
No, just appreciate everybody checking us out and viewing us. All the allies out there, again, want to say hi and thank you guys. We appreciate everyone. Anyone back at the factory want to say hi and thank you for everything that you guys are doing back home.
Will's on a plane and it's landing right now. Thanks, Will. And then do me a quick favor. You don't want to promote anybody else.
Yeah.
Who else is Explorer repping? I saw there was Olympia there,
they have
Open
good brands.
Range.
They're a high quality dealer. They carry
Flagstaff was here.
Cyclone. They have
Cyclone.
Voltage, they have Heartland Prowler.
Okay.
They have Flagstaff.
Good stuff.
They have some smaller, neat little guy type trailers. Good selection.
So the whole point is buy an Alliance, but if you don't buy an Alliance, buy from Explorer RV USA. But come down here, look at that Cyclone, and then walk
Buy
straight
the floor
across.
plan that fits you and your family's needs. That's what I always tell people.
Oh, there you go.
And find a manufacturer that you can trust.
There you go. So what he's saying is, look at that Cyclone, and then buy that Valor. Anything else you want to say to America?
No. Happy New Year.
Thanks so much for
appreciate you
hanging
tuning
out.
in.
And it was, dude, I'm crazy, guys. This was not planned. And one final thing I want to say. No disrespect. The factory reps aren't here. The workers aren't here. Mr. Brady's here. And are we going to see you at Tampa?
Absolutely, yeah.
Dude.
Cole, myself, the rest of the team will all be down there. For us, this is important. I mean, to get out and meet customers, to hear the feedback, especially with a new product, we want to see firsthand the feedback.
For customers, that's important.
Absolutely.
Like, this is everybody's second biggest purchase. And for you to be here just to talk, literally, you do not get paid any more to be here.
No. But
That says a lot.
This is important to us.
But that says a lot. And that's why Will went with Alliance. And that's why I think a lot of you guys are going to go with Alliance. So just thanks so much. And we'll see you at Tampa.
Sounds good, Matt. Appreciate it, buddy.
Thanks.